Okay, now talking about Nigerian Women League, of course, we understand that well, players not being paid and so many things happening and all that. Of course, some of the girls went for the African Women Championship, came back with the trophy. So right now, the league that was on suspension will be resuming this weekend. Of course, most of the outstanding matches will be played starting on the 8th of November. So you have Adamawa Queens will be playing Conference Queens on the 8th of this month. Sunshine Queens and Pelican Stars also will be in action the same day. And Adamawa Queens again will be in action against the Taraba Queens on the 12th, on the 15th of this month. Adamawa Queens will also be in action against Nasarawa Amazons on the 12th of this month. And they will, Adamawa Queens also be against the Aqua Ibom Angels on the 18th of this month. And Pelican Stars and Pelican Stars and Rivers Angels will be in action on the 19th. Then on the 21st, you'll be having Adamawa Queens against Pelican Stars, Adamawa Queens against Rivers Angels on the 24th, and they will be playing their last game on the 27th of this month against Oshun Babes. And of course, the week 22 matches will have to take place on the 30th of this month. So Nigerian Women's Premier League is resuming after the break, and hopefully they get to finish it this time around, and hopefully we get to know who will claim the trophy. So many outstanding matches. From that now, talk about the home-based Super Eagles, of course, playing Ghana tomorrow in Uyo. Austin Okonakma is already there. Of course, right tomorrow we'll be giving you guys details of what is happening over there. It's going to be a new stadium, of course. Some two guys are really ready to go.
Very excited. You can just feel it's palpable. Actually, you can like when you hear them talk about tomorrow's game, you understand why they're going back home. Actually, what a coincidence, right there. Edward and Formudo going to play in front of their own fans, and they're really promising goals. They feel they're primed to actually deliver for the Super Eagles against Ghana tomorrow. We'll see how that pans out. It will be a very tight game, like it's always against the Ghanaians, whether foreign or local based, it really doesn't matter. But those two guys, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can do at the national level. You mentioned earlier 21 goals and 41 goals between them this season. That's just incredible in a very tough Nigerian league. So it's a good one. I'm looking forward to it, definitely. It will be very exciting. The stadium itself, what more can we say about it? It's just incredible. Like, I can imagine if you actually go there yourself and see.
I wish you can just see it. You can just see the film of that stadium. It's really something really neat to be there.
Oh my goodness!
You feel as if you're not really Nigerian. You're watching it.
For real. Like it sounds like we're waxing lyrical about it, but then the proof is in the pudding right there. It's just a magnificent stadium. It's incredible, and I hope me and Austin we were talking about it yesterday. We're hoping this time around. We all know the sports facility management and operations in Nigeria is not exactly top-notch. But this time around, I'm hoping it's different. Austin has suggested that we'll be going for a private contractor to manage the stadium this time around. Perhaps that might work, because in the past we know how it's been done. It's been in-house management, and it hasn't really worked. There are countless examples all around the country where in-house management style hasn't really worked. So perhaps this is the way to go now. The private contractor can do a better job of maintaining the stadium in Nigeria.
Another thing is, the contractors who actually built the stadium signed another 10-year contract with the state government and said they will maintain it in the next 10 years. So it's after that. That's where the problem will come in, because I trust the contractors. I think they will do a better job because they know what they've done here. It's a huge job. The money was huge and everything was big. But I think they really want to maintain that standard for the next 10 years. Maybe after that, they can also renew it and just have those who built the stadium to continue the maintenance. I think that's when they can sustain the stadium. If not, they may not be able to just do that, so that the Nigerian factor of lack of maintenance will not set in. I really want to be here. I think the fans will be thrilled to be here, and the Homeboys Eagles will be the first to actually play the game here in the opening ceremony. I think that's really huge for all of them. Before the Super Eagles themselves will play against South Africa on the 19th. Okay, enjoying the stadium. All right, Champions League now, of course. Manu Pellegrini just can't understand why his players cannot perform at the biggest stage. And there were two men down. But he said he wouldn't really blame the referee because if the players had played very well, he believes that, well, it would have been a better one for all of them, for Yaya Toure and of course Fernandinho and all that who actually got the card. Let's listen to him.
I think it's very difficult to understand why we play in so low performance today. We had just played a good game against Manchester United. We have all our chance to win here at home, playing a normal way. But if you give two so easy goals in the first half and you really don't play with the ball, it's very difficult to win. We must try to find what happened with this team in Champions League. I think that the mentality of the players, I think that all of them are important players, so I don't understand why they cannot play in Champions League. But of course, we must review a lot of things to try to understand why we play in so low performance. It's not my duty to analyze the referee performance. It's your duty to decide if we make the good, if it was a good decision or a bad decision. Especially in this game, where was not the difference was not just a mistake of the referee. I think that we cannot play in the way we play today if we want to win. So I don't want to have any excuse about the way we play. That's why I don't want to link the referee with the result.
Definitely no points. He's confused, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, incredible sound bites of a confused manager right there. You can't explain it, and I can't explain it either because Manchester City, that team is loaded with experience and very good players, and they can't just seem to get it done in Europe. He loves Man City a lot. He loves to score against them, so that should have been a warning for them going into that game. The goals he actually scored. I'm not taking anything away from the quality of all the finishes, but then it was allowed a lot of room. The first goal was a header, and the second goal, he had all the time to beat Joe Hart in goal there. So Man City right now, no excuses for them anymore. They've been playing at the top level for a long time now, so you can't keep blaming experience because they are very good players.
Well, you have the players who played in the Champions League, even won the Champions League before.
So what's the fuss? Like, what's wrong with them? I don't get it.
Okay, let's just take a look at the results of what happened yesterday. Of course, you have Chelsea. Well, a draw. Mourinho definitely is not happy about that one, but we'll talk about him much later because some of the results and what happened in the Champions League last night, starting from Manchester City, of course, losing 2-1 to CSK Moscow. Bayern Munich, of course, against AS Roma, they had to finish the job, but it was a good one for Roma that they didn't concede the 7 that they conceded at home in Turin. So more like in Rome, more like a better result for them, they will say. Man City, of course, losing to CSK Moscow at home. Ajax Barcelona, of course, Lionel Messi, well, 71 already, had to do that before Cristiano Ronaldo could do it. PSG, with still playing without Zlatan Ibrahimovic, beating Apoel Nicosia by a lone goal. And that was actually a fastest goal in the Champions League. Maribor and Chelsea, it was a 1-1. Draw. Atletico Bilbao and FC Porto beating Atletico Bilbao. And of course, Shakhtar Donetsk finishing the job. They started 5-0.
Yeah, Shakhtar Donetsk 5-0 right there. There's one man right now. We're all talking about Lionel Messi for equaling that Raul's record of 71 goals. But one man there, Luis Adriano, scored another 4 goals yesterday. That's 9 goals he scored.
2 games.
Yeah, 9 goals. He scored a hat-trick. So that's 9 goals in 2 games.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
That's incredible, and against the particular side.
Oh my God, he loves that side so much.
Yeah.
It's a good one, and it's coming at a time now where Brazil are looking for a striker. You remember what happened at the World Cup? And Fred didn't really deliver, but hopefully maybe this guy might just be the right guy to lead the attack. Yeah.
He might be, although you say they were actually playing against Bate Borisov. But no matter what, Chelsea played against Maribor, and of course, Diego Costa came on, Didier Drogba was there, and none of them could really get a win for Jose Mourinho, which he really is not happy about. He's furious with the players because he felt the first half was more like drab, dull, nothing, no intensity. The play was kind of dull. The second half they came up, but that just wasn't enough. Talked about the goal that they scored and was really this a lot. Let's just listen to Jose Mourinho. Then we'll come back and talk about Lionel Messi and, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. Not about who is the best player in the world anyway, but practically what they've achieved so far this year.
The first half we were not good. We played very slow. No intensity, no creativity. and was easy for Maribor to control the game and to reach what they want to reach, which is a 0-0. In the second half, we played very well, but they score. So when they score, the situation is a bit more difficult for us. But after that, I think we played magnificent, creative, fast, good dynamic, lots of chances to score, and I think by that we deserve to win. But I think it's fair to praise Maribor effort, because they gave everything. They fought with everything to try to get the point. We scored 2 goals, 2 very good goals. The second goal, the referee decided to disallow, but it's a clear goal. So normally we should win because we scored two goals, but we have to accept, and we have to praise a fantastic stadium with lots of enthusiasm, where for the people it's a fantastic night, and Maribor players, because as I was saying, they gave everything.
Well, clearly not a happy man. He would have wanted them to finish the job at Maribor, but they just couldn't do that.
No, they couldn't do that, and you can understand why. I thought Chelsea in the first half lacked intensity. There was no creativity at all. It just seemed like they just went there to stroll on the pitch, and playing against the very, not the biggest side in Europe, obviously Maribor, but then when they're in front of their own fans like that, then Chelsea couldn't have, should not have played the way they played, and they managed to come back and get a 1-1 draw in that game. All of the things Jose's talking about, the goal that didn't happen for them, is part of the game sometimes. The referee missed it, so it's all good. But Chelsea will still qualify from this group. They're in a better situation than Manchester City. Man City right now 2 points in the group, and it's looking like a very uphill task and to qualify into the next round.
That's really poor for them. Talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, for him, he was got the golden shoe yesterday, highest goal scorer in Spain, and all that. I think this is the man who would have really loved to equal the record. Messi equaled on the night, but he just couldn't do it at the Bernabeu against Liverpool. And of course, Lionel Messi took the opportunity, scoring the 2 goals that Barcelona scored against Ajax, and of course, he was able to get that.
Yeah, and definitely Ronaldo, I'm sure he targeted the record for a while, but he's not been able to do it. It doesn't mean he won't do it. He will do it eventually. So it's not really a big deal. Ronaldo is great, is a prolific scorer, so I'm not really worried about his form.
Okay, quickly, just look at NBA results, some basic results.
Yeah, basically the big match of the night for me definitely was the game between Cleveland Cavaliers that lost down to Utah Jazz in that game, 102-100. That was the final scoreline, and the story of the day definitely was God. Miami Heat, now they can't seem to get it done right now. LeBron is out now, but then they're struggling. But that's not the issue. I was going to go back to that Cleveland and Utah Jazz game there. Gordon Hayward with a buzzer beater, a very late shot to defeat the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay, and that's how it ended. Okay, we'll just thank you so much for being part of the show. But we'll leave you with pictures coming from George Foreman talking about Muhammad Ali, of course. Rumble in the Jungle. Remember, it's been 40 years now.
Oh my God,
and
1974.
And they're still very good friends.
They're still very tight. Yeah, it's incredible friendship between those two amazing boxers.
So even the quest for who will be the greatest did not really separate these two friends. I wish Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi sometime maybe 40 years from now can still talk about the friendship. Thank you so much for joining us. And bye for now.